The question I get from entrepreneurs a lot of times is, how long should I wait in terms of developing the product before I go after that first customer? And there's this sort of spectrum, right? So one end of it is go to the customer right away even before you start building. Get his advice, get his input. The other end of the spectrum is build a perfect product and then go to that customer. And the risk on the second part, or at least what they're worried about, is if they take their product to that first customer and that first customer doesn't like it. So they do the pilot, they don't do the subscription, they get off, they go to the competitor, and then they go out in the space and tell everyone how bad their product was. That's a real risk. If you ask anyone about how long they should wait, they'll tell you get your customer as soon as you can and iterate with them as soon as possible, right? So how do you do both? How do you get that first customer, but also put yourself in a position where you don't have that downside risk if things don't work out? And I think the answer is, you want a customer who's not necessarily a marquee name. You want marquee customers, eventually, but maybe your first customer doesn't have to be a marquee name. Maybe it's not gonna be the HPs of the world and the Dells of the world. Maybe it's gonna be someone that you just have never heard of, some small managed service provider that needs your product, but will work with you and be iterative with you. And where if they actually leave, it's okay, because that's not a big story. That might be your first or second or third customer, and then that fourth customer can be that marquee name after you develop the product and you've gone through these iterations with these smaller non-marquee name customers. And I think that's the right way to sort of solve that tension between those two issues.